You know I just beat some allegations. I'm not gonna have you walking around looking all thick. So they can be like, CJ's looking at her butt. He likes his stepdaughter. She's so thick. Oh my God, he keeps taking her to get all the food.
What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Man, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, what we're gonna be reacting to. We got the tea room to drop this video, okay? We are on part 3, I believe, of this Carmen and Cory saga, and CJ So Cool and Royalty and the Kids saga, man. So we gonna see what is happening right here in this episode, okay? So before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a ain't your mama, tell a Uncle Joe. We still out. Let's get right into the video, man. Let's get it.
So now Cory recently announced that the divorce was almost finalized, and Carmen pretty much got everything that she asked for, that he will no longer have any dealings with her or the kids. So their court date was yesterday, April 7th. Now Cory wrote, "Today's the day. Life change. I'm overly excited and blessed. God is good. Boy, y'all have no clue how happy I am." So now I was able to pull up the court documents to see exactly what went down yesterday. Now, as I previously reported, Carmen's lawyers did lock these documents where we can't.
It's so crazy seeing Carmen's actual real maiden name, Antunes. That's crazy to see, because we've seen Carmen Pritchett for so long. That's wild.
See exactly what's in them, but we can see an objection to referral to mediation was filed. So mediation is a method of ADR where a neutral third party called a mediator helps 2 or more parties involved in a conflict reach a resolution. Now basically this is just a third party coming in and trying to get them to come to an agreement. It's not like a judge or an arbitrator. A mediator does not make any decisions. They basically just try to get the 2 parties together to find a solution that works for everyone. It seems like one of them filed an objection to referral to mediation, meaning that someone didn't even want to go through the whole mediation process, which I'm figuring that might be Cory. Now, reason that they might object the mediation process is if they already reached an agreement and feel like they don't need to go to mediation. Now, again, this isn't
Definitely sounds like Cory.
necessarily concrete of what's actually going on. I'm just pretty much guessing based on the documents that were filed and what Cory posted by stating that he pretty much gives up and is going to give Carmen everything that she wants. Well, in that case, then they wouldn't need to go to mediation.
I mean, I think she was going to get it anyway, and this is the reason why it has been taking so long. Because I remember Carmen stating that she wanted to make sure she crossed all her T's and dotted all her I's and got everything in the way that she wanted to get it. And Cory finally, it seems like he's finally giving up and saying, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Take what you want to take, do what you want to do, but I'm ready to be over this. But I'm so glad that Cory came to that decision, because this has been dragging out way too long. And on top of that, man, we're tired of hearing Cory discuss Carmen, even though he's still going to continuously discuss Carmen even after this. That's my opinion. Drop a comment down below. Let me know, do you think that Cory is going to stop talking about Carmen after this whole divorce is finally settled and they finally have split up, divorce? What do you think? Comment down below and let me know. Or do you guys think like I think, and you think Cory is still going to find a way to troll and harass Carmen? All right. The only thing that I say about these situations, the only people I feel bad for is the kids, you know. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people say that Cory did not want to be in the kids' life anyway. I don't know. I really don't know, okay? But I hope at some point they can get it together as a union to actually give the kids what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? But hey,
because he already agreed to everything that was in her paperwork. So I think the next steps may be the actual signing of the divorce. Now, Cory did speak out after someone was speaking on him, saying that he gave up on his kids.
Honestly, Cory is a narcissist. Those kids are way better off just not being in his life.
See, this the problem with you. Like, y'all love speaking.
he gave up on his kids.
Honestly, Cory is a narcissist. Those kids are way better off just not being in his life.
See, this the problem with you. Like, y'all love speaking on shit that y'all don't know about because 9 times out of 10, that right there don't got a damn.
It's so crazy because these black holes that you speak of were a part of your big ass audience that you and Carmen had accumulated over the years, and is the reason why, some of the reason, I can't say all of the reason, because you did have to put forth effort, you did have to do the work. But these black holes that you speak of and speak so negatively of probably supported you at one point or another, right? But because, I guess, women of color, because that's most of your audience who actually supported you and put money in your pocket, right? And food in your mouth and your kids' mouths as well. Okay, majority of your audience is melanin skin, like you, fool. Did you forget that you were black too? While you talking mess and talking negative about black women, did you forget you were black as well? Sometimes I think he forgets that he's actually black too. I don't know. But Cory now feels some type of way because he's being called out by the very audience that once supported him and Carmen, right? If he feels some type of way, just let it be that. But the fact that you always got to bring up black women this, black bitches this, and black, you know, I just don't understand, because I think that you came out a black woman's vagina. I think that Cory Pritchett Jr. came out of a black woman's vagina. So why he speaks so negatively about black women, to me, is beyond me. Okay, it's beyond me. It's beyond my scope of reality. It's beyond my way of thinking, because I just don't understand. Comment down below and let me know. What do you guys think about this shit, man? All right. All the colorist remarks that Cory gets, he actually, I can really say, out of all the people, he genuinely does deserve the colorist definition, or the colorist card, the colorist label. He deserves that. I don't know if he was going for that Oscar or going for that Grammy or going for that award, but he definitely got the colorist award. Congratulations, Cory. But that's very, very sad, man.
In her life, I guarantee she don't got a real nigga in her life. This is the thing. I hate when hoes get on the internet and try to make it seem like somebody said something they didn't say. Yeah, I said life goes on, because who wet man finna continue to fight with a worthless piece of shit ass woman that bluntly get on the internet blaming her trauma, her pain, what she went through, and trying to put the kids in the middle of it. Like,
worthless piece of shit who had your kids, right?
My kids ain't got nothing to do with what me and that girl got going on. You feel what I'm saying? I never harmed my kids. I never put my kids in danger. I was always a father to my kids. You bitches ain't never been in my life to know how I am with my kids.
Now, first and foremost, I'm not going to diagnose anybody a narcissist, right? Even though you might see some narcissistic characteristics and traits, doesn't necessarily mean that by diagnosis, none of us are doctors. We can't say that anybody is a narcissist, right? You can say that they might have some traits, but why is this man so triggered?
What got going on? You feel what I'm saying? I never harmed my kids. I never put my kids in danger.
And it's not about harming the kids. It's not about the kids. Like he said, it's not about the kids, right? The lady's basically saying you have narcissistic traits. That has nothing to do with the kids. That has everything to do with how you act. The gaslighting, the shifting of the blame, the projecting, all of these things, right? She's saying that you are a narcissist. Like I said, we can't really diagnose nobody. None of us had no PhDs, okay? We have not sat down with Cory and had a one-on-one to figure out if we could diagnose him that or not. But he does definitely have some traits, you know? And the fact that he's so triggered by the truth is crazy to me. But it is a narcissistic trait to feel triggered when you feel exposed, right? You get defensive and all of that. But yeah, let's see what CJ and them talking about, man, because Cory's still talking bullshit. Let's see what CJ and them talking about.
Filed against him are untrue, and that royalty put Jalea up to it. Well, people were pretty upset with the TikTok that CJ decided to post of his stepdaughter.
Yo, Kiki woke up talking about let's go to Starbucks. She went to sleep talking about let's go to Jack in the Box. If it wasn't for you, I would have never ate that boba place last night. You really be on your big back activities. Why?
Because last time I checked, I weigh less than 150.
So you trying to get thick for your boo thing?
No.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap! Flo, why she trying to get thick then? You see how Flo's genuinely interested. Flo, why she eat so much? Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. She trying to get fat. We're not having none of that around here. You know I just beat some allegations. I'm not gonna have you walking around looking all thick. So they can be like, CJ's looking at her butt. He likes his stepdaughter. She's so thick. Oh my God, he keeps taking her to get all the food, all the fast food, all the cake. Look, he's trying to plump her up and get her right. Flo, stop licking your own booty. You nasty. You nasty girl. So what we getting from Starbucks?
Like birthday cake pops.
Birthday cake pops. Okay.
A mango dragon.
The comments were going in on CJ.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a little weird. Now, I'm not trying to say that royalty was right, but this particular circumstance that I just heard right now, that was weird. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. What do you think? Calling the stepdaughter thick and all of this shit, like, come on, fam. Like, it sounds like you see something you like, fam. I ain't gonna lie. Or maybe that's how he talk. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but what the fuck is that? Comment down below. Let me know what you think. They said, wait, what? CJ been trying to defend you. At first, I thought this was a girlfriend, but his stepdaughter. Come on. That is weird. This is sus. Yes, it is. CJ gets to a point, right? If my stepdad said that, I'd be so uncomfortable. Facts. And then you want to take me to Starbucks? No, nigga. I'll take myself. I'll DoorDash it. I'll Uber Eats it. At this point, see, now you pushing it. Exactly. Yep, he did it. Some stuff you just shouldn't say out loud.
Saying things like,
listen.
wait, what? And CJ, I be trying to defend you. Someone states, at first I thought this was his girlfriend, but his stepdaughter, who has to say,
hold on, was that it? Let's move on.
Queen. Now she's recently been getting a lot of new tattoos, and people want to know how she feels about what the Bible has to say about marking your body.
I'm hungry as hell right now.
So, personally, I don't feel convicted, or God doesn't convict me about tattoos. I am convicted about other things. But however, I did, when I was around the time when I was getting my first tattoos.
You could have just summed it up by God knows my heart. God knows my heart. All right? Sum it up with that. You know what I'm saying?
I was also like in church heavy too. So I had read up on it because I wanted to read the Bible myself for that, to see like what it said. And it was in Leviticus or whatever, when God was telling Moses to tell the people of
Queen, I fuck with you, Queen, but god damn this long drawn out answer. All right, like, she got tatted and she still loves God. Let it be what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I am hungry as fuck right now, okay? I got some Raisin Canes that I have not ate yet, but I'm about to go ahead and get into that right here, right now. I'm hungry as shit, all right? I didn't want to do too much smacking on the camera, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their Aunt Jemima, tell their Uncle Joey, Stella Hall. We'll see you guys in the next motherfucking video, and I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.